Greetings, everyone. Just another day to come to you um, before you tuck yourself in or go to bed or um, just give you some knowledge, something to sleep on. Um, the topic, as you guys can see, the topic: will a fool protect their ignorance? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Wait, do you think that you're a fool, and do you think that the things that you do make you a fool? I know I'm gonna have a lot of people coming at me in the comments. I know I'm gonna have a lot of people saying, "You don't know what you're talking about." Hey, that's fine too, because everybody got an opinion, just like they got a butthole. So I just want to say thank you for the people that's coming in, that's already in. Thanks for supporting the Truth Show. I'm always, like I told you from day one, I will always continue to bring truth to you, knowledge and understanding. So let's get started with will a fool protect their ignorance? For example, if a woman's dating a guy and she see no potential in this guy, but she still wants this guy, and the guy wants her for his own selfish reason, but she see the guy's not bringing nothing to the table. She see that the guy is only bringing sex to the table. You see that he's not trying to meet you halfway. He's not trying to have you, well, babe, I got that, or honey, I got that. He's only thinking of his selfish ways. So you set up here knowing you see the red flags, you see the signs, you see that this man is not bringing them to the table. Um, but yet he wants his dinner cooked, but yet he wants you to do all this stuff, wash his clothes. He wants you to do all this stuff, but he's not bringing that to the table. So all he want to do, lay around, bust a nut, and play Xbox or PlayStation. So yes, I'm gonna get raw here. You guys know, you should know me by now. Yes, I am gonna get raw with you. I'm not gonna have no cut calls with you, none of that. I'm just gonna tell you like it ti is. You ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta love it, but I am going to tell you um, about what it is. So at the end of the day, you know, so this guy comes comes in the house with all his friends, and you get upset because you can't walk around in your house. But yet this guy ain't paying none of your bills. This guy ain't doing nothing. But yet all he's doing is giving you some meat. Does that make you a fool? Or are you just trying to protect because you got a man? And some women, not all, would do anything just to say they got a man. Some would do crazy things to try to please that man. They would do some of the craziest things. But at the same time, what are you going to do? You see the signs, you see the red flags, but yet you continue to stand by this man. You continue to say, I love this man, but yet he's not trying to help you take care of your kids. He's not trying to change no diapers. He not ain't trying to take care of nothing. All he want to do is run the streets with his homeboys and do what he want to do. And he wants you to stand behind him and tell you he's trying to be a rapper. What happened to the times when people wanted to be lawyers, doctors, police officers, scientists? What happened to those times? Are we become that ignorant or that unknowledgeable or that deceived that we just want to be a rapper? Everybody now is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Everybody and their mama rapping. Now you forgot what the goal was. The goal is to work hard. People don't want to work hard anymore. People just want some, give it to them. Hey, this is what you got to do. And people don't believe in working hard no more. Everybody want everything microwave. You can't always have things microwave. You can't always have things your way. It's called putting the work in. And work means that going out here, working your butt off and making sure you keep a roof over your family head and your head, keep food in their belly. But now, this generation, this world has accepted anything. They accept anything you tell them, and they accept anything that you do in society is okay. No, they got a saying that you snitch. No, you're not snitching. You're snitching because you want to help somebody else. So I want to pose a question out there, and this definitely falls on the ignorance. If you see someone get shot and you happen to be in the facility of somebody getting shot, will you snitch or will you just keep going past like you never saw? Some will walk past and some will help. But to me, I'm will help and I would give the police the description. I'm not going to do their job for them, but I would give them, well, it was a blue car, it was a pink car. I didn't see the driver, but I give you the description of the car. I'm not going to do your job for you. But what if you see a kid get snatched? Would you still would you still just walk past like it ain't nothing? Oh, I forgot, it's not your child. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So this is the thing. This is why the streets are so messed up because everybody, the streets of the code is not snitching. No, that's ignorance. That's what I mean. Protect your ignorance. And this is what people are doing. The fools are protecting their innocence and they are allowing stuff to go in the streets and knowing they saw it. Like it's sad when you hear a little 4-year-old, little 7-year-old, 10-year-old get shot. But somebody saw that and not saying nothing because why? They are scared for their life. And the crime goes unsolved. Now this child has not lived a full life. Now everybody's crying the blues. My heart goes out to you. My prayer goes out to you. But knowing same person that saying my prayer goes out to you, that's the same person saw your child get shot. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't even care how if you like me or not. But I'm going to tell you whether you like it or not. You might not like the way I deliver it, but I'm not going to sit up here and deliver something and hand it to you on silver platter. No. One thing I know about my culture is that if you don't come aggressive, they don't listen to you. But if you passive, oh yeah, you're right, they still won't listen. Like they would accept a lie quicker than they accept the truth. So how can a woman say they love a man, but yet they show no attention to this man, to their husband? They show no attention. He works hard, no dinner, come home, house towed up, but you don't respect this man. But yet this man goes out and make sure all the bills are paid out, make sure he's doing what he's doing. But yet you on Instagram showing people the stuff that he provided. You want to live this flashy life like you bought this stuff in the house. Ain't nothing, and you ain't doing nothing. Because once again, a fool protect their ignorance. As far as the woman think the man's supposed to take care of. In some rights, that's true. But if that woman, these are different times. It takes two to bring stuff to the table now. You can't just you think you're gonna bring your vagina to the table. That back in the days that worked. But now the rent is going up, the mortgage going up, the electric's going up, the gas going up, the water bill, the car note, the insurance. One man shouldn't have that strain on him. If you say you love that man or you love that woman, you should be able to help. Just because you open your leg doesn't make you helping. Because now you're going to become a burden, and now he's going to look at you. What are you bringing to the table? What are you doing? That's only going to work for a little while. What you bring to the table is your legs. That's not going to work all the time. Finance, in most relationships that get destroyed, it's because of finances. Just because a person makes six figures doesn't mean you just lay on your back and have babies and you stay home to be a mom. No, go out, put them kids in daycare, and you go out and help your husband. You go out and do that. That's what a helpmate is. That's a wife that's looking out for her husband. But now people feel though I'm gonna get on Instagram, make me some money. I'm gonna get on Facebook, make me some money. That's temporary. People don't want to work hard anymore. People just want everything handed to them. They don't want the best life. They want a regular life. And what I mean the best life is by trying to live for God, trying to do what God's will, and trying to do it right by Him. But only time people call on God is when they're in dying need. They're about to get put out. Oh Lord, help me. I always pose the question, what if God treat us like we treat Him? We just call Him when we need something. So you have to ask yourself, am I a fool to protect my ignorance or what? Because sometimes we are all broken. You know, I hear people that they're 10, they rate themselves as a 10. Ain't nobody no 10. I don't care who you are. You ain't no celebrity, they not even 10s. Because 9 times out of 10, they broke up as you. This is why they gotta wear the makeup. This is why they gotta floss, because they trying to hide from something that's going on in their life. And then what gets me is that you got these so-called, I'm gonna say natural women, because they all trying to be like these celebrities. You get the fake hair, fake boobs, fake behind, fake lips, fake eyelashes. And then I seen one girl today, her eyelash was like this, just hanging on her eye. And she trying to drive. She driving like this. Eyelashes like this. She trying to drive. You's a fool. You's a complete fool. Why would you wear something to block your vision for driving? And then some of them lips be so greased up, you think they got armor oil on them. Like they just got their lips buffed. They wear so much makeup, you put the whole compact on your face. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having self-esteem, or high self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And I commend you. But you got some women up here, they live in the projects, but they looking at you like, who are you to talk to me? You don't have that right to talk to me. You got some money for me? No. You got a toothbrush? Because that's what you need, because your breath stink. Then you got these eyelashes. I just couldn't stop looking. I was like, the eyelashes like this over her eyes. And she just trying to drive. She's just trying to drive. And I'm looking like, man, is she gonna crash? I hope she don't crash. I think she had all this makeup on, fake hair, fake hair, fake hair. And I just don't get it. I'm not condoning anybody. You can live your life the way you want to. But don't try to look down on the next person because you got issues in your life. Don't try to think that just because you got a little extra $500 to $1,000 in your account, you better than the next person, because they can get wiped out just a split of a second. So my whole thing is, this world is nothing filled with nothing but ignorance. We accept anything the government tell us. I'm not even gonna talk about the vaccine, because some got it, some people is not gonna get it, and one of the people is not gonna get it. I'd rather for you to kill me than me to get this vaccine. I'd rather die before I get this vaccine, because first of all, you still didn't tell me what's in it. And you're not going to tell me. You just tell me to get vaccinated. You just tell me I gotta get it. It keeps you off the ventilator. That's some fracking bull. If you ain't gotten, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't have no trust in man. All my faith is in God. If God called me home, that was his will to call me home. That's not man. I'm not gonna have man to decide over my life what's supposed to be important to me. So that's a no-no. But some of us, we will agree with this homosexuality. They pushing it on us. They going after our kids. What we supposed to do? Just go along with it? Some parents go along with it. That's still my child. That's true. That's still your child. But that's your child ignorance. If your child is over 18, let them live That's their decision. But you're not gonna come in my house with that foolish. Now, if a child that's 5, 6, 7, 8, on up to 16, 17, and you still in my house, I'm not going for that. So at the end of the day, they're pushing, and look what your president, Biden, everybody was so pressed to put up in the White House. This guy is a dumb idiot. This guy looks so weak on TV. Look at the ignorance. Look at the ignorance that they're pouring out to the American people. But you all voted him in because you all didn't want Trump in. This is why stuff is the way it is. It's always been messed up. And let's go back. Look at you all put Obama in, who done nothing for black people. Because you all thinking he's the first black president. He's gonna look out for us. Every president, look at Bill Clinton, look at Ronald Reagan. Let's take a first step back. L.B. Johnson, call us niggas. Let them niggas rot. Look where the drugs hit back in the 70s, straight projects. Look at the 80s, straight projects. Look at now, straight projects. It's only a repeat cycle. You got to understand how we are being played. We are being played for suckers. Why they sitting back, laughing, look at these dumb niggas. Now these dumb niggas out here doing the crate challenge. We do anything because of ignorance. We do anything just to seek attention. We do anything just to have people say that was funny, that was cute. We can't even go on Instagram. When the time come when social media have control over people's lives? When a time come when you can't just go on there and look at pictures without you seeing a queen shaking everything that God gave her? And then she got a cash app at the bottom. She knows she gonna get some sucker. That's a Jezebel spirit. That's nothing but a Jezebel. You can have a nice body, but be dumb upstairs in the brain. But yet, you got people that fall for this ignorance. You got people that fall for this stuff. You got people just, oh man, she fat to death. Look at our ignorance. We protect our ignorance. What are we going to do? When I already come to the grips that black people are not going to come together. And I know some going to come against me, some going to fight against me, but at the same time, who cares? Because I'm not here to try to please you. I'm not here to try to tell you that I'm trying to please you. I'm giving you something that you need to hear. And you need to hear what's been said. You need to know the truth. We all know God is on his way. He's coming back. We better have our stuff in order. Now, here it is, Biden. He's taken all the so-called people out of Afghanistan. But yet, this man looks so weak. This man look weak, y'all. And this the person you put in the White House because you didn't want Trump in there. Because you thought Biden was going to make a difference. You thought Biden was going to make a change. Biden showed you niggas, did he? That I ain't for you. So soon as Biden got in the White House, he said, I heard you, black people, the black community. I heard you. And I'm here to come and save you. Not even 2 weeks later, eviction went through, unemployment stopped. But yet, he said he got your back. But yet, we always put our trust in man. We always think man gonna come save us, and knowing these people don't care nothing about us. But yet we put these politicians in the White House who don't care nothing about us. They come and tell you a good spiel, and what y'all do? Be in a trance. He talking about helping us. They knocked the white horse to come and save us. They are the black horse to bring destruction to you and the people around you. They don't care nothing about you. All they care for you is for that moment. Then y'all walking around saying Miss Harris is the first black vice president. Y'all need to go do y'all homework. Y'all really do. Because y'all just eat up everything they tell y'all. The news just tell y'all and y'all just eat it up. But see, let me explain something before I go on there. I don't care nothing about no likes. I don't even care nothing about no comments. My thing is to tell you, because that stuff don't excite me about no comments, no likes. That stuff don't get me aroused. My thing is to get the message out to my people, to have my people wake up, have my people understand who they are, because we are lost. Everybody's getting ahead of us except us. We the last one on the pole. Why is it that we can't come together? I'm tired of hearing that, you know, we was raised that way, we was created that way. It's called choices. We all have choices, and that's what God give us. We can come together, but we so afraid if we come together, we're gonna miss out on something. We're gonna lose something. And at the end of the day, you did lose something, your mind. That's why I say, will a fool protect their ignorance? And you can take it how you want it. You can say I'm calling you ignorant. Take it how you want it. It don't matter to me. But only you got to look at yourself in that mirror and say, am I a fool? Because I'm doing the same thing what everybody's doing. I'm wearing all the makeup. I'm wearing the bonnet outside. I'm doing everything what everybody's doing. It's like people are scared to make their own path. It's like everybody, like the Walking Dead, everybody's walking in the same direction. Everybody's in a trance. Don't nobody want to start their own trend. Soon as they see ignorant Cardi B, soon they don't. Well, they got to a point now. Cardi B is the forerunner for all these people. It used to be Nicki Minaj. Now it's Cardi and her ignorance. She just cannot talk right, but she was put in place to make you act ignorant. So she come on and tell you her stuff. Yeah, she used to be a stripper. She used to do this. She used to do that. But yet, y'all praise stuff like that. Oh, she got about the mud. The struggle is real. But yet, how can you base your life on somebody else and your life is in shambles? But you want to live this life, this glamorous life on social media, knowing that you don't blocked everything out because you went into the house and or your apartment, the best part where it's not filthy at, to do your video and knowing that you got rats and roaches running all through your house. But yet you all made up, hair all done, but yet as soon as you get off social media, you ready to kill yourself. Why? Ask yourself, why I gotta be like this? Why I can't do right? Because it's your mindset. Your mind change has to change. If your mind don't change, your action is not going to change. You're going to stay in the same rut once you change this. You have to change this. You cannot continue to go through life thinking how you thinking. And, you know, some people can get out the projects, but some people are scared. And not scared of nobody in the neighborhood. It's just scared. They're scared of change. Some people just can't adapt to change. Some people can't absorb change. So this is why the mindset. And the sad part is that it goes down to the young kids. It goes down to your kids. My mom was on welfare, so why not I be on welfare? I'm gonna get pregnant at the age of 13. Because why? My mama ain't setting no example for me. One thing I always say is, adults, stop giving your problems to your kids. Let them enjoy their childhood. It's your fault that you laid up with their daddy and you knew the daddy wasn't no good. Didn't nobody hold no gun to your head and open your legs. That's the decision you made to lay with that man. That man spilled his seed in you. That's your fault, not that child. Don't make that child suffer because of your ignorance. Once again, will a fool protect their ignorance? Willie, what measures, what degree would you go to protect your ignorance? But yet, not once do you hold yourself accountable for none of this. You know, you cannot go through life pointing fingers at everybody. When are you going to accept the truth with this in you? Well, you know what? This is life. You're going to make mistakes. You're gonna get beat up, but I'm gonna get back up. Now, the ignorant part comes in when you know you made one mistake. The child is not a mistake, but you made a mistake as far as laying with a guy, or the baby mama ain't no good, and you learn from that mistake because that's what life is, a lesson learned. But if you continue to not listen by having a baby by a woman and she already got 4 kids, now if a woman got 4 kids and all of them by different dude, and you sit back, you just thinking, oh, she getting about $2,000 in food stamps. She got the programs, or she don't pay that much rent. That's the opportunity for you to eat your oodle noodles and your chicken and play your PlayStation or your Xbox. You looking at that's a place for you to chill. But yet, you not listening or not watching how she treat those dudes. They got kids by her. Now you with her. Now you get her pregnant. Now she's treating you just like she treated them. We have to evaluate the women that we lay with. Women, we have to evaluate, do an investigation on these men who you open your legs up to. Just because he fine, got pretty hair, pretty eyes, pretty teeth, pretty smile, oh, that's gonna weigh off. Soon as that didn't get his nut, he gone. But he leaving something behind, an unborn child that you gotta take care of. You gotta take care of that child. Now you gotta do what you gotta do because now you got a mouth to feed instead of your own. Now the world is saying it's okay to have sex first, to even go out on a date or take somebody out. I got to see what that WAP is about before I make any moves. This is how people thinking. This is how people thinking. Man, I ain't making no moves until I see what that neck do. Look at the ignorance that's being poured into people. And once again, will a fool protect their ignorance? Will it? What would you do to protect your ignorance? And I sit back and I absorb what people say, but you got to cut your ties with people that's not doing nothing with themselves. That don't make you better than that next person. It's just that you smarten up. You got wise, your conscience came open. Now you thinking like, oh no, I can't do this no more. Ask yourself, this for men and women, what do you want for you? What can I bring to the table instead of me bringing a penis? What can I bring to the table? Is I'm bringing change to this woman's life, if I'm bringing knowledge to this woman's life, and I'm helping with her finances, and I'm helping her to grow, and I'm helping her to understand who she is as a woman, man, stop thinking with your lower nature. Think with the head that God gave you. Your anatomy is only going to get you a short distance. It's not going to get you on first base. Man, pull your pants up. If you're thinking about getting a decent woman, because when you wear your pants like that, you're not only inviting men, but you also going to track trash your way. You're going to get some ghetto girl who don't know who she is and don't understand who she is. And she's going to get a baby by you, and she's going to take you through hell because all she's thinking about is the bag. And God forbid, if you got a good job, you got a good government job, you got a nice place, and she sees all this, in her mind, she gonna get pregnant by you, and you gonna be paying her child support. So she gonna be looking at $1,000 a month. But at the same time, Men, stop thinking with your lower nature. Use this. Don't allow your lower nature to take you out, have 18 years of pain. I'd rather have a broken tooth in my mouth than deal with some of these women out here. Yeah, they got the fine body, they got the fine backside, but that gets old and that wears out quick. See how much that woman love you when she found out she pregnant. And I don't get it how these women protect these ignorant niggas. Yes, I said niggas. I said it. Sure did. So, and I'm not taking it back. Oh, hold on. I'm not sorry. So I'm not taking it back. So you got these women go out here and fight their other baby mama, and he's standing right there with his arm crossed, looking at they fighting over me. Dad, that's right. But then you don't realize the danger, because if the current boyfriend beat the baby daddy up, the baby daddy's gonna get a gun, come back and shoot that nigga. Now you become accessory to murder, but they fought over you. Our Black people, we got to, I'm not even gonna say wake up no more. We gotta get out the trance that we've been put in. I'm not gonna say the government put you in the trance, because you gotta think for yourself. That's why God gave everybody their own brain to think. And we're not thinking. We're just doing. We're just doing the next thing that come in our mind. And so right now, as I'm speaking, you got somebody on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, showing their backside off right now as we speak. And the thing about it is that people now don't care. They're not embarrassed by their ignorance. They don't care no more. So what? Don't judge me. Who are you? Hey, I can do what I want because I'm grown. What if God took his spirit back? You'll just be a rock of dirt just laying there on the curb or in the hospital bed. Now, the sad part is that these women come out here naked. What are you lacking? Where did you not get when you was a child? Did you not get attention? Why you got to come out here half naked? You can see everything that God gave you. You wear a see-through dress. You wear pants with no drawers on them so they can see your birth canal. Oh, let me say, so you can see it from the back. Look at the ignorance, man. And we still, oh man, she fat to death. But does she have a brain? Can she think for herself? What does she got going on? And I'm not saying all this for all Black people, because you got some good, decent people out here. But we got people out here just downright dumb. Just downright dumb. And it don't care who likes it, who don't like it. And they get loud with you. I don't get it. You wear a wig. Now, you 21, 22, 23, but yet you walk around with a gray wig on. But yet you walking around with a blonde wig on. But yet you walk around with a yellow wig on. But yet you walking around with a pink wig on your head. Do you know you look like Barney the Clown? But yet that's fly to you. You know, I look at these people, how you got dreads, but a lot of people don't take care of their dreads. Some of them you just want to walk up to them and cut it off. You don't understand how you are damaging yourself, because when you go on a job interview, now I was in the retail management world. And let me tell you, I have grown people come and interview that can't even speak. They can't even put a complete sentence together. That doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't make them a crazy person. But I even helped out and told them, look, I'm gonna step out the manager role and let me step on the brother side and say, look, don't ever say this in an interview. Don't ever use your hands in an interview. Don't come in here uncouth, unkept. Come to an interview like you're going to apply for the White House. Some of them come in shirt tail hanging out. That's the style. Coming in with slacks that's real tight, shoes real big. It's like they don't have no care no more. You're going to hire me if not, this discrimination. So now they just passed a law that if you go into a facility and you go for an interview and you see nothing but all white folks that they interview and they tell you, send your letter in the mail saying that you're overqualified, but yet you go back to the job and see a white person in that position. So now they pass a law that that's discrimination and you can sue the company. But at the same time, why not as Black people? Some of us don't have the entrepreneurial spirit. A lot of them don't have it. A lot of them think that that it's supposed to just be given to them because, like some kids with their parents, they think just because the parents, made good for themselves, they think the parents just supposed to automatically give them. So I read something that Dr. Dre's daughter is homeless. She's sleeping in the car. You 40-something years old. You shouldn't have to live off your daddy. He's doing right. I mean, that's my daughter. But if I see my daughter making an effort and I see my daughter struggling, yes, I'm gonna help my daughter out. But like I tell mine, you gotta come before you come to me, make sure that you're exhausted everything before you come to me, because you know I'm gonna help you. But at the same time, we just like these young kids, they expect us just because they're young. What I've seen is that a lot of them jump up in adult's face, and then as the adult go and reach for them, and the adult put their paws on them, they want to say, "Oh, now you're gonna hit a child." Just like these dykes out here, they are off the chain. I don't care who listens. I don't care who like it, but I'm going to tell you. So these dykes out here really think they men. Yeah, but soon as that man overpower you and put them paws on you, now you want to scream, "I'm a woman." Oh, now you're gonna hit a female. But no, but you jumped up in my face, player. So I'm gonna give you what I would give another dude. Now I don't agree with a man putting his hands on. I don't care if she's a dyke or not. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman. But you got these dykes that are aggressive and they think they real dudes. Hey, I wish I had a dyke on here because I would ask her, if y'all hate men so much, why you use the anatomy of the man if you don't like the man? Can someone please answer that for me? Please. Because you hate men so much, but yet you use that anatomy for your girlfriend. Don't that seem sick? Two women using a dildo thinking that that's a man. Ain't that crazy? You got Robert and John humping like they husband and wife. That's nasty. That's disgusting. And that's outrageous. But what? Society accepted. Society said it's okay. Society say this stuff is all okay. But yet, when a person like me with a big mouth gonna talk again, because there's other more people like me that talks against it. And let me tell you something. Hey, they feel the same way I feel. They feel the same way I feel. A lot of them don't like it, but yet they tell you you gotta accept it. If you don't accept it, you the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I'm talking about man on man and woman on woman. I'm the bad guy. And guess what? I guess I continue to be the bad guy. Okay. Thank you. So at the end of the day, who are you? We all want to be right. But are we always right? No. Don't nobody want to be wrong. Just like me. These are only my opinions. I'm thinking that I have a platform that I can speak my opinion. You ain't gotta love it. You ain't gotta like it. But you still gonna have to listen to me. So at the end of the day, What do you do with yourself? You that bored with yourself? You don't know what to do with yourself? Now people getting tattoos all the way up to their eyeballs. Tattoos on their face. Why? Because these celebrities are doing it. Now these Negroes and females out here are doing it. Oh, will a fool protect their ignorance? Now you 17, 18, 20, and you come with a job, but your face is tatted up. Do you want me to hire you? Or do you want me to be honest with you? Like, no, I'm not going to hire you. Y'all say that's discrimination. But let me tell you something. This is, you have to think, I'm not going to be passive with your ignorance because you want to feel like you're expressing yourself because you put a tattoo on your face. I'm not going to hire you because of your ignorance. I'm not going to do it. Because for one, I can't tell you from neck down, I'm not going to squabble with that because that's your body. At least you got them covered up. If you in a work environment, you stand up in a meeting, a board meeting, and you got tattoos all over your face. Tell me who the ignorant one is, me or you? Help me, help you, please. Because if you sit back and just look at the ignorance that you do, I'll wait. I wish I had somebody on here that can really, really comment on these things that I'm asking. Because this stuff needs to be answered. It really do. Because I don't understand, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just talking. You know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just babbling off and don't know what I'm talking about. And that's okay. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to say what I had to say. Yeah. Because you ain't got to like me. You ain't got to love me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you about yourself. I'm definitely going to tell you about yourself. And and the thing about it is, you all sit up here and say that can nobody tell you nothing. I'm grown. This is my life, and 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 I don't care what nobody say about me because I'm gonna live my best life, my best life. But yet, what is your best life? How is that your best life when you out here making dumb moves, dumb decisions, but yet you want me to have compassion because you making dumb moves? How is that? Explain that to me. How can you want me to have compassion for you when you making dumb moves? When you out here open your legs to somebody who don't love you, they just want to get a nut. Because all these young kids, and I'm gonna say some, not all, some, all they thinking about busting a nut, getting their belly full, and have somewhere where they can play their PlayStation or their Xbox. That's all that's on their mind. They don't have nothing else on their mind. But yet, so I'm gonna pose a question out there. When your child make dumb decisions, when your child make crazy decisions, who do you blame? The parent or the child? I throw that question out there because, it's some good parents out here. It definitely is. But you got kids out here that's so easy to be influenced and they come from good homes. They're easy to be influenced. Why? Because they're not focused. This is why they join the street gangs behind their parents' back, because they know they don't want to break their parents' heart by joining the gang and be like, mom, dad, I just got in this gang. And if the dad is still in the house, the dad's going to rebel, like, what? Are you crazy? So at the end of the day, you have to understand, we have to hold our kids accountable. We cannot continue to say, oh, they just teenagers. They doing what they doing because they're young. We was once young, but we wasn't making the dumbass moves that they making now. We not making no decision like they was making back. We was making. I mean, we might have made some mistakes. Good Lord, they making mistakes now that's causing people to lose their kids' life. Good Lord. Then, but you know what? I want to say that in these communities, where are the fake preachers at? You don't hear nothing about the preachers. All this killing that's going on in Southeast. And but yet you got churches on every corner. But yet ain't no preacher standing up on the news or anywhere, making a live anywhere stating that I'm in my community. Only time he in your community is when on Sundays when you pass that collection plate around. That's the only time you hear from him. Oh, I got a family. I ain't worried about that. You're a faker and the truth is not in you. That goes out to all these fake preachers. I don't care if you listen or you're not listening. You ain't called and you're a pile of dung. Dung, that's what I said. You're a pile of dung. So let's talk about that. Why are these preachers are not standing up for these communities? We already know the councilmen, the mayor. We know these people don't care about the people in the projects. But why these churches are not standing up? Because they come and rob you one day and Monday through Saturday, they don't care nothing about you till on Sunday. That's the only time you hear from them. And then if some do step up, what they getting out of it? They gonna like, man, I ain't risking my life out here, and I need some type of money to take care of my family. Like Southeast, Ward 8, Ward 7, you got over 20 nonprofits in one ward, and none of the nonprofits to say enough is enough. We got to stand out, do vigilant in our community. Back in the days, they had patrolmen walking in neighborhoods with the light. They had the lime jackets on or orange jackets on, walking in neighborhoods. Crime went down. They don't want crime to go down in your neighborhood. Why? It's because they getting paid off it. I can call some names, but I'm not gonna give them that kind of shine. I asked him on my podcast, moreover, but he would not come. So at the end of the day, more crime going on, the more their value and their revenue go up. They want the killing each other. That's why I always say we don't need the KKK no more. We already know they're in the Senate. We already know they're in Congress. We already know they're in the White House. We already know they're in the FBI, CIA, DEA. We know that. We know where they are. But we are doing their job for them. We are killing ourselves faster than you can blink. But they young kids now done lost their cotton picking mind. They killing innocent kids. They are killing to a point at a fast rate. And now the parents don't know what to do because why? Was the parents really trying to get out the projects? Or the parents okay where they at? Because you have to look at it. If this don't change, you're going to stay in your environment. You have, I think just about a week ago, a 10-year-old got killed over in Southeast. But as a parent, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do for your for your child. If you're gonna work 20 to 40 to 80 hours a week, save your money, get out the projects. You want better for your child. It's not about you because you cool with Kern and y'all got the latest gossip going up in it because you done screwed Kern man and Kern done screwed your man. Now you want to be out there fighting, but yet you not once think about your child. Not once have you took consideration of your child. And now you sitting up here crying on national TV. Shall I have pity for you? I simply sympathize with you because of the child. But what was you doing in the midst of this? Why haven't you not changed your environment? Why have not you changed your mindset? Do you blame yourself because of your child thinking? Or do you try to get your child out of the projects? If you on Section 8, take your voucher, go somewhere else. Get up out the hood. Make something of yourself. I'm not doing this live just to try to bash anybody, but just the only way my people is going to realize that you got to put it smack in their face. For example, and I'm not calling nobody what I'm about to say, I'm not calling nobody that, but this is the stuff you got to do. Prime example with a dog. If a dog poop in the house and you spank that dog over and over and over, and the dog still poop in your house, now the next move is you got to spank that dog and rub that dog nose in it, and now that dog is not going to do it. If you do it try 2 or 3 times, that dog is not going to poop in your house no more. He's not going to do that no more because he know what the consequences is. If he poop in the house, he know he gonna get a spanking, and he know he's gonna get his nose rubbed in. This is what you got to do with our Black people. It's time to stop being passive. You cannot continue to be passive to something that's endangering the lives of children. You cannot keep saying, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna get out. Once again, will a fool protect their ignorance? Because you want to stay in the project because of my friend is in the project. Because you don't want to lose that friend. Because if you move ahead, she gonna tell me now you think you better than me because you moved out of the project. Black people, you came in this world by yourself, and you're gonna be the only one in that coffin. One thing I've learned through my grandmother, she always told me, when you die, you in that casket by yourself. Ain't nobody in there with you. So you got to do what's right for you and yours. You can't go by because Karen is still want to stay in the projects, but you want to get out. You can't continue to do that. You cannot continue to say, oh man, I want to get out one day. But when is that day coming? If you got a good, decent job, I'm not talking about working at I know people that work at Walmart got their own house, their own apartment, but they're not in the projects, even though they act ghetto as hell, but they're not in the projects no more. They say they want better schooling for their kids. If you notice in the projects, the school system sucks. That's why me and my wife, ex-wife, we knew, because we grew up in DC and we knew how DC schools are. That's why we moved out Montgomery County. It's because we know that DC schooling, the teachers not getting paid correctly. They getting backwashed on everything. They getting slandered with the kids putting their hands on them. They not gonna have full potential for your child. So it's up to you, parents. You got to do what's right by your kids. You cannot continue to say it's the city's fault. It's WIC's fault. No, it's your fault. Why not want better for yourself? Like I keep saying, moreover, we got to teach our kids how to eat right. Some of these kids weigh more than 200 pounds, ain't nothing but 11 years old. Because we're teaching our kids the bad habits we were taught. We was taught how to eat any kind of way, as long as we got food in our belly. No, that's not how you do it. Each generation is supposed to be taught something different. In the churches, well, I'm gonna say in the scriptures, the older women, like the grandmas, supposed to teach the young kids that's 18 and up how to be a good, decent wife for your husband. People don't take marriage serious no more. They don't listen to the vows. They don't listen to anything that the vows say. All they think about now, people are getting married for security and finances. That's it. It's no love. They'll say, I love you for a minute, but they really don't love you. They only love you for what they can get from you. People, I'm not here to bash anybody. Well, if you think I'm bashing you, then oh well. I can't do nothing about that. That's your mindset. But I'm here just trying to bring something different, bring a spark in your brain. And I'm not the smartest kid on the block, but I just want to spark something in your brain to make you see what's going on around you. They're allowing this stuff to go on around you for a reason. to keep you distracted. Social media has took over people's lives. People can't even drive unless they looking on their phone or doing some video on social media. Here you fronting in a rental car. You got people now renting Bentleys, Lamborghinis, just for show, making like they doing something. Knowing you driving a Hyundai or your Toyota is on the last leg. What is going to take people for us to realize that we are great people? We are valuable. You can see that when election time comes around, how they go after us to vote. You can see this, how they plan us for nothing. Every time they get us with the same okadoke. They give you a little bit of money. Now they're about to send some through the IRS unemployment refunds because they know, then they use it as an excuse. We know the American people are hurting. While Joe Biden and all of them get off camera, they laughing. These dumb American people, they just fall for anything. But you'll call a person like me that's willing to fight, willing to sacrifice, you'll say, I don't know what I'm talking about. One thing I've noticed is, though, that with social media, when you're talking something that's going to enhance you, something that's going to make you grow or develop you, you don't want to hear that. But if I come on here and talk about drama, hey man, guess what I saw? Guess what I done? Yeah, I had to slide on this person today. Everybody be on this joint. Man, you got to do what you got to do, cuz. But one thing with black folks I've noticed, we love drama until they come knocking on our door. Then that's when it gets serious. That's when it all play is gone. But we'll laugh and joke at somebody else's pain and misery. Why is that? Why we celebrate somebody else's pain? We love that, to see somebody else in pain. Not once have we asked them, you know what, sister? I know things are hard for you right now, but look, let me pray with you. If you need somebody to talk to, here's my number. People don't do that no more. I remember back in the days, somebody come by to pay their rent. They have a rent party. Now it's all about laughing because Karen got put out. Be laughing, taking pictures, putting on Instagram. Look at her, she got put out. And knowing the rent went number $1. Because the city's paying the rest of it. All they want you to do is pay $1 for rent. You can't pay that. What is going on with our culture? Be saying that the rap music is our culture, but is it? The music is damaging to our kids. We all know this. We all know that this music is wrecking our kids' brain. It's like a wrecking ball. Every time that beat hit them, it just knocks their brain further and further to the back. And you know why I say that? It's because they going out here shooting, they out here sliding on people, they out here doing everything like these rappers saying. Like, prime example, everybody know about the Snowman, Jay-Z, and whatever his name is. Do you know he came on TV and said, I don't allow my son to listen to my music or any other music that's talking about damaging or hurting yourself. But yet he can allow other people, the kids, to hear it. How backwards is that? How is that? And we sit up here and say, man, he got a nice flow, he tight. But he already told you that he don't care nothing about you. But yet y'all go out and promote his music. Blueface, Baby. There's so many babies out here. I don't know who to say anything about because all of them are ignorant. And then what they do, they get these kids that's from the projects. They get them from straight from the projects. I saw something where Gucci Mane signed a kid in high school, 12th grade. He going to drop out of school to pursue his rap career. All Gucci gave him was a chain with some diamonds in it. And this kid lost his mind. All they do is got to show our kids just a little bit of money little bit of bling, and they got our kids. And our kids don't know the sacrifice because you got the parents. My child made it. My child made it. No, but your child gonna be dead in 6 months because if he's not producing fast enough, he's worth more money dead than alive. But yet the person that signed him is going to say, "R.I.P. man, we gonna miss you." But yet they didn't tell you on the back end of that that young kid didn't read the contract because he signed all these papers and he just signed his life away to me. So now look at our kids. Everybody sitting at home want to be a rapper. Nobody want to be a lawyer. Nobody want to be a doctor. Everybody trying to sing about some trap music. But yet you live in the trap and don't want to get out the trap. So this is what I don't understand. You got parents to try to cheer their kids on to ignorance. You know that this music is hurting your child, but you want to selfish enough to think that if my child make it, my child gonna take me with him. My child gonna put me in a big home. I ain't gotta worry about it. I struggle with my child. You're gonna be on the shade room. You're gonna be on Instagram, but yet you never said I'm gonna protect my child from this. I commend a lot of parents that's taking their kids' career and have full control of them. I commend whom was that? Not Kevin Gates. Waka Flocka. I commend his mother because she knew this rap game was dangerous. She took his career and became his manager. So that way she know her son won't be getting tricked out of money. I don't condone the music because none of them are saying nothing, but I commend her because she took control. These young kids don't know about their adapt tapes. They don't know nothing about when you put a lay a song down, it's been recorded 3 or 4 times. They give it to you thinking that, hey, this is your music. But the whole time they got your masters. They give you they think you're getting your music back, but you're really not getting it back. Because while they're building your catalog, they're thinking a way how to take you out so your music can grow. All they want about is that money, keep their life going, not yours. It's about their life because they got to live that expensive life, mansion, $5 million, electric bill probably like 2,500. They got to keep the lights on in that house, so they don't care nothing about you. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, we as the Black culture, we have to get better than what we're doing. We can't continue to keep doing this. We can't keep killing each other thinking it's okay. We can't keep killing each other saying this too shall pass. We can't. If this right here doesn't unite us or bring us together, I don't know. I don't know what's going to bring us together. Um, you know, it's to me right now. It's to a point where it's sad. You can't even cry no more because they done took all the joy out of a person. Um, hmm, it's sad how our cultures are suffering while everybody is prospering. Everybody is moving ahead, full steam ahead except us. Do you cry? Do you weep? Do you just continue to pray? Because right now, it look like our race is dying out. It look like our race is fading away, which this is what they want. They want us to kill each other so we can fade off. It's the only reason racism still lives is because the white culture, their plane are still flying, and they don't know where to land because they don't know where they come from. We know where we come from. At least that's what they tell us. Go back to Africa. But then you go back to Africa. A lot of Africans look at you like, "What are you doing here?" Because we took on somebody else's culture. When I say that, I mean as far as we took on their speech, We took on their ways. We took on their humanity. We took on their growth. And we took on to their nature. And what I mean by that is we celebrate pagan holidays. They get all excited about that. When did it come to where we get excited about that? And then let me say this. You dumb niggas, you celebrate Black History Month. Who gave you that month? Who told you to celebrate Black History Month? It's the shortest month of the year. So why would you celebrate something that's that short? I don't care. As long as they recognize us, as long as they showing us some type of, now they go all out because they know you're gonna come spend that money. They had these specials on TV where you go, they talk about Axe Hill, they talk about Martin Luther King, same people. So let me ask another question. If Malcolm X, Martin Luther King was so great to us, why we allow them to put their names in the projects if they were so great people to us? You got Martin Luther King Avenue, you got Martin Luther King Avenue. All of us in the projects. Can someone answer that question for me? Can you? But we accept it because this is what they give us. And we just eat it up. Anything the government gives you, we eat it up. Like we never had it before. America don't care nothing about you. That American flag that these people tell you to salute to, that flag got so much blood on it, I wouldn't want to go near it because it's polluted. And you want me to get a vaccine so I can trust you. How does that sound? You want me to get a vaccine knowing that that vaccine is going to hurt me at the end of the day. Why is it they pushing this vaccine so hard? So now they're making all the jobs, they're enforcing it on the job to get the vaccine. If you don't get the vaccine, you don't have no job. This is crazy. We living in some wicked times, and you want me to trust you. I wish I could see Biden, because I'll spit right in his face. I mean, hog spit. You know why? It's because that guy is so racist. Y'all thought Trump was racist. That guy is racist. He told y'all dumb niggas when he got elected. He told y'all, but y'all was so caught up in him because he was the vice president to the oil man. But y'all fell for it. Y'all just ate it up once again. Now y'all regretting y'all decision by putting Joe Biden up in there. That man looks so defeated. That man held his head down. Looked defeated. President of the United States looking defeated. And you niggas helped put this weak, welly, jellyback man in office. But yet, y'all want Crazy Joe, who's racist as Donald Trump. At least you gotta respect Donald Trump because he told you where he stands. Hey, I get along with black people. Why white people always say that I got black friends? Like that's not gonna get you out that ass whooping that you just called me a nigga. Now, how is it that you get upset when a white man call you a nigga, but yet you got your own people calling you a nigga? There's two different niggas. Why is that? Because you was trained and taught if a white man call you a nigga, you automatically go beat him. What if you got the Spanish you've been calling you niggas? You got the French calling you a nigga. You got the Italians calling you a nigga. The matter of fact, the Italians go further. They call you a nigga, a mudion. They call you a monkey, and go back to Africa. But yet you get upset when a white man call you a nigga. Is that, will a fool protect his ignorance? Just because the mind was trained and taught If a white man call you a nigga, you beat him. So what if my homie called me a nigga? Should I fight him too? Hey, I'm just asking questions. And the thing about it is that you're always welcome to the truth show. I don't care who you are. I can be the man on the moon, the man underground. You can, whatever you come from, parts of the earth. I don't care. You white, pink, yellow, green. You're always welcome to the truth show. Call me or hit me up through my email, and you always can come on the show because I don't run for no controversy. I can handle mine. You can bet that. You can take that to the bank and count it, and it will not bounce. But at the same time, who are we? You got to ask yourself, who are we? What do we stand for? And what are we pushing for? Are we all on the same agenda to be great to each other? Oh, before I go, why is it that Black people don't support small business? And this for all the people that have small business. Why don't support each other, but we'll go out and buy Gucci, Prada, Fendi. We'll go out and buy all this stuff, but we want, and you got your entrepreneur right down the street or 3 doors from you. You can get anything you want made. You can get the embroidery, you can get the vinyl, you can get all that done. But yet you rather go and broadcast somebody else's clothes on your back who don't care nothing about you. Help me understand. Help me help you, please. Because I just don't get it. I really don't get it. How can you support each other? But you'll talk about them. Oh man, that dude Ronnie, man, he doing shirts, man. He charging all this money for them. How I'm charging money? A Gucci sweatshirt costs about $400 or $500. But you'll wear that though. But you won't support your own, the guy that's struggling right down the street from you. Oh, because it's not popular. It's not, I don't want that. That's not gonna get attention brought to me. That's not gonna get all eyes on me. No, I don't want that. I want something people can see. I got the fake Fendi wrap on my head. I got the fake Fendi bonnet on my head. I got the fake Fendi shirt on, the pants, the socks. But at the same time, but yet I got it on. But at the same time, you don't even know yourself. So how can you sit up there and say that you know yourself, you love yourself, but you treat yourself like crap? Because if you love yourself, why you not happy the way God made you? Why? Why you can't be satisfied with who you are? Why do you feel though you have to impress people? Why do you feel though the need of that much attention for you to be great? If you wake up every day, I mean every day, and God gave you breath in your body, you are great because He allowed the death angel to walk past you while you were sleeping. He had mercy on you. You already great, but you got to believe it. You got to show it within you. Do not allow your problems to overshadow you to a point to where you lose focus to where you think you need something. You don't need the eyelashes. You don't need them. Stop wearing those long eyelashes. Please. You make you look stupid. Now stop it. Stop it. Just makes you look ignorant. And you sit up here thinking you looking fly like a hot mess. Now you got the armor on your lips, like somebody just buffed your lips. Then you got all this makeup on. How can your skin breathe with all that makeup on? You got to spend 2 hours to put makeup on. Then you come outside dressed no bigger than my phone. No bigger than my phone. but yet you got all your makeup on, you got everything on, and you think you look good. You're gonna track what you are. You can't get mad when somebody call you out your name. You can't get mad when somebody come at you in a disrespectful way. You can't get mad when that nigga approach you and say, "Come here, ho." Can't get mad. Don't blame him. Blame yourself. Because you had time. This way choice come in. You had time in the house to make a decision to say, I'm gonna wear what I'm gonna wear, and I'm gonna go on with it. So now, if I was married and I let my wife be her, but my wife gotta respect me somewhere down the line to not come out the house naked. Because why? Because not realizing we put our husbands in positions, in dangerous positions. Because you got some men out here just very disrespectful. And I don't get it why a black man was so disrespectful to a black woman, but you'll praise a white woman. I don't get that part. It just bewows me. How's that? You be quick to put your hands on a black woman. You be quick to call her a name, and you be quick to spit on her. Be quick to throw some at her. But yet, you'll let a white woman walk in your projects, and you looking like, oh man, because you know why? Because you already know you hit that white woman or do something to that white woman, you going to jail. But you know, if you hit that black sister, you know ain't nothing gonna happen to you until one of her brothers or her cousins come and talk to you. So I just want to say before I end it, I thank y'all for allowing me to come in your ears one more time. And I want to say, if this was a pill to swallow, you should have broke it up and ate it piece by piece. That way you can digest it. Because everything I say on here, I'm not taking it back. So, you know, that's life. So thank you all for allowing me to come once again.